So today I'd like to explain how to access WebAssign from Blackboard. You know, our assignments are in WebAssign, and when you access WebAssign, you have different approaches. You can do it in different ways. But what we do, what I have set up in the system is to access WebAssign from Blackboard. And in that way, you do not need the class key. A lot of students ask me about the class key. They might think they need the class key to access WebAssign, but that's not the way we do. Okay. You access WebAssign from Blackboard without class key. So it's either or. So when you access WebAssign from Blackboard, you do not use access key. You do not need it, and you do not use it, the class key. What you do is just log in Blackboard first, and then just click on the button to access WebAssign. I have already linked Blackboard and WebAssign. So you can access WebAssign direct from Blackboard without any password or whatever. So here I just listed the 5 steps in detail. So the first step is to log in your university account via SSO. So everyone knows that when you check your emails every day in your university account. Just log into your university account. And then you find the Blackboard, just like you do every time when you join the class online. And then click on the Blackboard, step 2. Step 3 is find our course and click on it. You have all the courses listed in Blackboard, what you're taking currently in this semester. So just find the course you are taking with me or our course. And then on the left, upper left, you're going to see tools. Okay. On the main menu. And then click on the tools. Click on the tools button. Then you get the pop-up window. And on the very top left, very first icon, it says access WebAssign. And you just click on that. So that's the very channel to access WebAssign. Once you click on that icon, you are directly into WebAssign automatically. Then you can start to do all the assignments. You should be able to see all the assigned homework, the quiz and test. When you take a test and quiz, it should show up. So that's the essential procedure to access WebAssign from Blackboard. And when you do the homework by yourself at home, you just follow those 5 steps and work on the assignments in WebAssign. Every time when we take a quiz and test, when you take a test and quiz, you also do the same procedure. Okay, the only difference is, the time frame. I usually give 3 or 4 days for each homework assignment of each section, but the quiz and test are just confined to 10 minutes for a quiz and 15 minutes for a test. So if I set up the quiz from 4:40 to 4:50, then you will not be able to see the quiz before 4:50, before 4:40. And when time comes up at 4:40, you still don't see it, just refresh the page. The quiz should show up. And at 4:50, when the time is due, the quiz will be gone. You should not see it, at 4:51, for example. So that's how it works. And similar for a test, a test usually from 4 to 4:50. So you want to see the test before 4, and you will not see it after 4:50. Okay. So that means you need to submit a test or quiz before the due time. If you don't, then the system will not grade the problems you just did. So whether you finish the whole test or quiz or not, make sure you submit it before the due time. All right. Homework is usually assigned for 3 or 4 days, as I said, at 11:59 on the due date. Okay. So you need to finish the homework assignment before the due date. So that's about homework. And if you miss the deadline for homework, you can request extension section by section in WebAssign online. And each time you request an extension for a section, you will be given 2 days. And once the two days pass, then it just disappears again. So you need to check WebAssign, multiple times per day to make sure you will not miss the new deadline again. So I usually don't. I do not notify students when I grant the extension request for extension deadline for homework. So you need to access WebAssign, to log in WebAssign to check whether it's granted or not. So what you do is just check WebAssign multiple times, as I do every day. Then you will not miss the new deadline when I grant it, because I will not notify you when I grant any request for extension. So that's one thing. And in case you miss the new deadline, you have another choice or opportunity to request extension again. Once again, you'll be given 2 days for the new request, but this will be the last time you can request. If you miss the new deadline again, then you miss all the chances to make up the homework. So for each section, in summary, you have 2 chances to request extension of the deadline. And in each request, you will be given 2 days of extension. Okay. So I check WebAssign every day, multiple times. Whenever I see a request for extension of homework deadline, I just grant it real quick. So you should be able to see, the request granted on the same day you request, usually, unless it is too late. Like if you request at midnight, then I'll probably do it, grant it on the next day. So that's how request for extension of homework works. For quizzes and tests, if you miss any test or quiz, then you have to call me to make up. So what I do, you just log in WebAssign and get ready to make up, then call me. Then I will just set up the time for you to make up. Like if you miss a quiz, so we know each quiz is 10 minutes. So you call me and then I just set up 10 minutes for that quiz you miss, and you do it right away. Okay, so you get the same time, same amount of time as others when they did the quiz. And similarly, you get 50 minutes for a missed test. Just do it in the same way as you make up quiz. Whenever you miss a quiz or test, if you don't have any document or official excuse, there'll be 10% penalty of the score you make in the makeup for quiz and test. So if you, for example, make 9 points, if the quiz is 10 points and you make 9 points in the quiz, but you missed it and you just made it up and you get 9 points without official document excuse, then you'll be deducted 10% of 9, which is 0.9. So you score will be 9 minus 0.9, which is 8.1. And similarly for the test. All right, so this is for makeups of quizzes and tests. Any questions about this policy and the process to access WebAssign from Blackboard? And once again, we do not use class key. You access WebAssign from Blackboard, and that's the only way to access WebAssign. And you do not use class key. You do not need it, and you actually do not use it. Okay. It's not both. It's either or. Okay, we have chosen to access WebAssign from Blackboard. We do not use class key. I'm mentioning that because I got a lot of students asking the class key, so I thought I need to explain it again in here so that you understand what we're doing. All right.